Welcome back, everybody. This is Red Halo here, and we're actually watching One Piece Treasure Cruise today. This is the 10th anniversary character announcement video. It is currently 10:10 a.m. This went live at 7, and I was not waking up for that. So we're a little late here, but I have not seen anything. I got to the video. I got a link of it that I got before it went live at 7, before I went to bed, and I put it in my own Discord channel, like that I made for just myself, that I send myself links and shit, to make it easier to grab onto my PC and stuff. And so I got that link, and then when I opened it up, I was like, I have to press full screen really fast because I know there's gonna be a Toadski video or something on the recommended tab that's recommended for it. Luckily, that stuff didn't load fast enough for me to see it, so I just clicked the full screen button before it even popped up. So I haven't seen anything. I haven't looked at my phone since I woke up. And yeah, so this is completely blind reactions. I'm not even kidding you when I say that I actually dreamed last night about this, and they were not good. Like, the reveals were terrible. One of the type of reveals was the 3 legends were all dual units, and they were all the warlords. So, like, Boa, Crocodile, like, Mihawk, Moria, like, these characters. And they were all dual units, and they were put together. Like, I think one of them was Crocodile and Boa together, but the artwork was not the way that it should have been. My dream fucked it all up, and it looked terrible. I was like, I don't want that. Like, but all of them were bad. So, there's no way they could be as bad as what my dreams were. What my predictions are for this, it's really hard to say. I've been really thinking about this. I think a Gear 5 Luffy is almost a must at this point. I think there's a real strong possibility that Shanks is going to be one of the legends. If they go toward this, like, Emperors kind of thing at the first, like, half or the first third. And then people are saying, like, it'll be, like, Luffy, Shanks, and Buggy. I would be absolutely floored if Buggy was another legend after we just got cross-guild not too long ago. And then also same with Blackbeard. I would be absolutely shocked if we were just getting another Blackbeard like this soon. Shanks, I really see a possibility of it happening. Like a 90%, I think. Because it's been a while, and not saying more about that, but there is Shanks stuff in the future, and maybe they go a little bit ahead of the schedule, but probably not too much. If they're doing anime route, there's plenty that they could do if they go a little bit ahead of schedule. Which would be spoiler shit. So, like, who knows if they do that? But they could. But I can't imagine they would start with that stuff. So if we have, like, more parts of the anniversary, which they're gonna do, I could see that stuff coming for the, like, later parts. But, like, I was pegged for, like, Vegapunk being, like, an anniversary legend. They already did Vegapunk, so, like, they're done with the Vegapunk satellites. So I think, honestly, and this is what I thought for a while, is that they're going to do celebratory legends that aren't related to the anime whatsoever. Like a new Straw Hat legend, or, like, I know I said this and people were laughing, but like a Roger Luffy dual unit as just a celebratory unit, not related to anything like they do with, you know, the waifus, or you know, Roger Odin, because I don't think that was, I mean, they were together, but that was more not animated related. Sorry, I literally just woke up like 15 minutes ago. So anyway, we're gonna get straight into it. That's what I think I think it'll be Gear 5 Luffy, Shanks, and then some kind of celebratory unit. If that's what I'm thinking. That's my prediction. Who knows what they do? I think certainly a Luffy. And I was like, man, would they do multiple Luffys? Like multiple Luffy legends? Maybe not on the same part, but on like other parts. Other like part 1 of the anniversary, part 2 of the anniversary. And I'm like, they've never done that. But I mean, I guess they could technically do it, but like, we'll see. This is 10th anniversary. I keep telling people like, think bigger when you're thinking of legends because this is 10th anniversary. But then again, they could just do a Lucci, I guess. But like, we just got the CP0 unit and that has Lucci in it. And when you look for the unit, you have to type Lucci in. So like, I would be surprised if to see another Lucci. Like, plus I don't think that's hype enough in my opinion. But anyway, okay, I'm done talking about it. This is a almost 15-minute video, 14 minutes, 39 seconds. Damn. Okay, so we're going to go through a lot of stuff here. I can't imagine they're going to talk about the legends the entire time. So here we go. Also, is Yoshi going to be back? I doubt it, but we'll see. All right, here we go. I'm not going to pause it at all. We're just going to watch. And then we'll go through it later. All right, let's see. Super Narrow's Herald Dawn. Oh, they're just going through all of them. We just got a kid and a killer, so no fucking shot. And no way we get another Bonnie. No way we get... Honestly, I'd be absolutely floored if we got one of the other warlords. That would be unbelievable, in my opinion. For anniversary, no way. No, they're not doing that. Okay. Wow! I am surprised. Wow, we just got a kid and a killer and a law. And we're getting them basically again. Oh, okay. Is this another Roger? I'm surprised about that first legend. Is it just a Yonko legend? It is a Yonko legend before Luffy and Buggy? Oh my god, it is. No, it is a Shanks legend. It just has the other characters? What is this? Another Emperor legend? Huh? Okay, wait, what? Is that like unevolved and evolved? So it is a Shanks that just has the other characters in the background? Oh, this has got to be the celebratory unit. It's going to be all three brothers? It's going to be all three. Yeah. So they are doing Luffy in every single one. Wow. And they're okay. This is what I thought was going to... This is cool. I like this. Them as like all Marines, like a what Garp envisioned. I like that. I am blown away.
How did you like the promo trailer for the new characters? Today, we're presenting the almost 10th anniversary news from One Piece Treasure Cruise 10th anniversary special.
I'm confused about that Shanks. Is it like the artworks or
10th anniversary,
because it's just Shanks and that's how's the other one?
As well as upcoming campaign info.
That's what it looks like.
Please watch all the way to the end.
It's hard to, I don't know.
Let's start off by looking at the anniversary characters. First up is Monkey D. Luffy.
So it is just Luffy.
Luffy's in his gear.
It just has
form,
them in the art.
Law appear in this striking illustration as well, representing the start of a new era. In addition, the special animation features the voices of all three captains. His captain ability lets him reduce switch count, versus effect requirement, and special charge time at start of quest. His special lets him raise the attack of certain characters by up to 4 times.
Certain characters.
Plus, he can increase slot effect boosts by 1.5 times.
Increase
Here are
them.
his full ability details.
Yeah, we'll have to go through that afterwards, but I'm not going to stop it right now. Plus, they're going through it. No way someone read that fast. Also, I saw 6.25 there. It's got a rush. Big shock. Okay.
Next up is Shanks.
Okay. Again, this is Shanks, but it just has the other emperors
Fantastic
in it.
illustration features Shanks at the center, along with fellow new 4 emperors, Blackbeard, Buggy, and Gear 5 Luffy. His special animation features the voices of all 4 emperors. His captain ability lets him set the ship's special charge time to max at the start of the quest. And his special lets him raise the
Because
time
they are-
effects of certain characters
They
by
are
up to 4
like
times.
changing the ship
Plus,
specials at
he
this
can
point.
increase attack boosts by 1.5 times.
Okay,
Check
so
out his ability details here.
Okay. I see damage reduction 10 turns. That's huge. He has an EX Super. I didn't see if Luffy had an EX Super. This guy has Rush too?
This Shanks is set to be our
That's 2
second
rush
alternating
units.
character, following in the footsteps
Oh,
of
it's got
Luffy
the
and
alternating
Yamato
pin.
from the 9th
Okay, that
anniversary.
makes a lot of sense.
Here's the alternating illustration.
Because I was like,
The design is based on the
Why?
4 emperors.
did they show
Alternating
2?
characters
Okay, that makes
appear in
sense.
the One Piece Treasure Cruise 10th anniversary.
But,
Super
like,
Thank You,
I
Super
guess that
Sugo
makes
Fest.
kind of sense. It's only the
And
second
by
unit to
using
have
an
that.
Alternating effect pen, you can change the illustration.
Give us more of those.
Next, our
I guess we're getting them with a co-op.
Orcus D-Ace.
So this is just an ace unit with the others in them.
Featured in One Piece Magazine Volume 5, the art showing Ace, Sabo, and Luffy joining the Navy and being ordered around by Garp is making its way to One Piece Treasure Cruise. Ace's
So,
special
I
animation
was
features
exactly
himself,
right
of course,
with
as
my
well as
prediction.
Luffy, Sabo, and Garp for a total of 4 characters
So,
with
okay.
their voiceovers.
I
His
can.
captain ability
I'm
lets
gonna
him
wait.
reduce certain characters' special charge times by 50% at the start of the
Okay.
quest. His special lets him raise the slot effects of certain characters by up to 4 times.
Isn't that what
Plus,
Shanks
he can
did?
increase
Or was
type
Shanks
effect
type?
boosts by 1.5 times. Check out his ability details here.
He's a Dex unit. I didn't even see that they said those at the bottom. EX Super. Gonna have a rush. Oh my god, they all have rush.
Luffy, Shanks, and Ace will be able to use new abilities and action
They have
specials
rush
introduced
and
in
action
update
special. So
version
is action
14.0.
special a potential
Action
ability?
specials are a new type
I
of
can't- I don't
special
think it is.
Where if you perform the tap actions accurately,
I don't think it
the
is.
character's special abilities or captain abilities will be powered up.
Okay, they're
You
actually
can
showing
try
it
out
over
these
here.
Action specials in the Trial Super Sugo Fest quest from May 11th. Be sure to check it out. The One Piece Treasure Cruise 10th Anniversary Super Thank You Super
So it's
Sugo
during
Fest
the
will
special
also be
animation.
featuring an Anniversary Sugo Fest exclusive.
It's
That
got to be
exclusive
when
being the
you
man who
actually
achieved it
launch
all.
the special.
King of the Pirates, Gold Roger.
What is this?
With this Roger, you can activate EX Super, even as a crewmate when conditions are met. His special can provide boost effects for various attacks, and his captain
What?
ability boosts your acquired pirate
Where did this come
EXP
from?
and berry amount
this like-
by 2.25
Oh, you know what?
times.
Is this
Here
the
are his
co-op
ability
quest unit?
details.
I'm sorry, I totally missed them saying stuff about this unit, so I'll have to go back and look at it. Super channel.
But that's not all. The 10th year Memories of Straw Hat Pirates Super
Holy
Fest
shit.
Luffy will be running at the same time. The
this
Super
Sup-
Fest
holy
exclusive
crap.
Luffy that appeared in the 8th anniversary is coming back in a
That's
new
a great
super evolved
artwork.
form.
I like that artwork.
Certain Sugofest exclusive characters will also appear in their super evolved forms in this Super Sugofest.
They're
Check
just
the
skipping
in-game
kids
notices for
Super
more
Evolution. I
details.
guess that's not as exciting as this,
Moreover,
but
as part of the Memories of Straw Hat Pirates, Other Straw Hat Pirates will be making their appearance in the future, so keep an eye out. In this Super Sugo Fest, the Straw Hat Pirates will be appearing in their new Egghead Arc outfits. Starting with Chopper in the current Pirate Rumble Sugo Fest.
We already have some of these,
other
though.
Egghead Arc versions of the Pirates will be appearing in events in May. Luffy will be available as a reward.
Look at this Sugo Fest over here. It's a Pirate Alliance Blitz Battle Sugo Fest. And then after Party Kazuna and support Sugo Fest. What the hell?
Of course, we are running several social media campaigns to celebrate the release of the 10th anniversary characters. Starting today, we'll be uploading one character promo video every day on One Piece Treasure Cruise official social media accounts. If the video's repost count exceeds the campaign goal, all users will get a total of a whopping 100 rainbow gems
pretty damn
as a
good.
reward.
That's really
Make
good.
sure to participate.
You just have to repost too.
10th anniversary Super Thank You Campaign News.
Where are we at
10th
right now?
Anniversary
Pretty
Super
far.
Thank
Okay.
You 10 Grand Campaigns is currently going on. We'll be introducing a few of them in today's video. First up is the One Piece Treasure Cruise 10th Anniversary Super Thank You Login Bonus. Available on May 12th
Just 100
only.
gems. 1,000
Day
gems.
of the anniversary,
Okay.
everyone that logs in will get 100 rainbow gems.
They're really
We'll
being
also be
generous.
giving out a special cake to celebrate. This cake can be used as a booster item.
If anybody
Don't
uses
forget
this
to log
cake,
in that day. Next up,
You're
is
playing the game wrong, you should
quest
uninstall.
missions. As you clear the related
It's a-
requests
basically a
from
never
Chopper
use
Man,
item right
you
there.
can get up to 1,000 Grand Feast stones. which
Okay,
you can use
that's
for
important,
pulling
that's
in
new
the
information.
Grand Feast Sugo Fest
So we can
spring
only get
for more than
1,000.
100 times. Try to clear lots of the new co-op quests. Next, 10th anniversary Choose Your Sugo Rare Mail. Every day for 10 days, you can get a Sugo Fest exclusive of your
Yo!
choice.
Hold up.
Each
I am pausing it here. Wow, that is... I did not expect that. This isn't necessarily good for me, but that is fantastic. Plus, that Momo's here. And the Hiyori. I don't have the Hiyori. Like, damn. So, you can get 10 characters. I wonder if you can get, like, pick characters you've already picked. Because if you can just pick a character 5 times or 10 times and get them level 150, like, that might be a play for, like, endgame players.
Each day at 7 p.m., you'll receive a message that lets you choose 1 out of 10 characters.
Okay, hold up. Never mind. You get... They're going to have 10 characters in this mail. And I guess it'll be random? And you just get to pick 1 out of those 10. Because this is not 10 characters here. How many is this? This is 21 characters on the screen here. So, not as good as it originally looks. It's still really good. I mean, you just gain free legends. But, like, there's obviously some that you'd want to pick over others. Like, we'll go through this later, but...
The choices will change every day.
Yeah.
So think about
I
who
wonder
you
if it's going to be
want
random
very
or they're just going to
carefully.
go like 10,
This
10,
campaign is
10,
currently
10,
scheduled
10.
for late May. Specific dates and available
It's also
characters
late
will be
May,
announced
so this is
later via
after the
in-game
anniversary.
notices. Be on the lookout. Last but not least, enjoy your 100 free pulls in the Super Sugo Fest that features Gear 5 Luffy and all the other scheduled campaigns.
Make sure you're doing your
There
free
are
pulls. They
still
started
even more events to
already,
enjoy
so
during the
yeah, one,
anniversary.
I think a day.
During the campaign, 100 players that have cleared Luffy's Meat Carnival will be randomly selected to receive 100 rainbow gems.
Yeah, that's not very
The
good.
new co-op quest
That's
event
pretty bad,
starts
actually.
on
Only
May
100
11th,
players?
and the Grand Feast Sugo Fest starts on May 18th. Plus, the Pirate Rumble Grand Party, starting on May 11th, will also be part of the anniversary celebrations.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Please
Hold up.
look forward
So
to...
wait a second. What? We're getting another grand party? No. It says Battlefield 3 matches. Is this a special like event where like you don't have to actually like you just play it and you get the rewards? Why? This is not a 10th anniversary like happy thing that people want. More grand party?
Do it.
I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like.
And on May 11th, the One Piece Treasure Cruise 10th Anniversary Giveaway Campaign starts. 9 players who cleared the 10th Anniversary Super Thank You Trial Quest will be randomly selected.
You're not getting any.
1,000 rainbow gems.
9 players?
Figures like Portrait of Pirates, One Piece SA
You're not
Maximum,
getting it.
Monkey D. Luffy Gear
Don't even
5,
think about this.
Portrait of
Like,
Pirates,
those are
One Piece,
very cool.
Way
Oh,
Back
they are
Memories,
Portrait of
Red
Pirates.
Hair.
Hold up a second. All right. They are Portrait of Pirates. I think that Shanks is an old one, though. Because he's just standing. He doesn't have any special stuff going around. My Yamato's Portrait of Pirates. So, like, that's typically, like, see how she's, like, standing on, like, a thing? That Luffy is how they typically do the newer ones. So that's why I'm thinking maybe that Shanks is an older one. But those are very, very nice.
Shanks
Very
and
nice
acrylic
figures.
board collectibles featuring
I'd
the 10th
much rather
anniversary
have
characters will be gifted to 12
one of those
players.
two
Check our official social
figurines
media
and
to learn
1,000
how to
gems.
participate.
Those are expensive figurines.
Also, there'll be a hashtag campaign.
Yeah.
Let's post using hashtag OPTC10th on the day of the anniversary. If the hashtag trends on that day,
It has
all
to
users will
trend?
get 30 rainbow gems as a reward. We're also planning a One Piece Treasure Cruise My Crew campaign. Get rainbow gems, special rare recruits, the new item Luck Drop.
You just
added
get
in
20
version
red posters?
14.0 and more. Post your crew and get rewards.
That's weird.
To commemorate the release of
But here's
this
20
video,
red,
we're giving
20
you
red
30
tickets, but
rainbow
only 3 gems.
We really hope you'll continue to enjoy One Piece Treasure
They are giving
Cruise.
a lot of gems out.
So, how do you like the 10th anniversary lineup?
Again, this is just
Last,
part
we have
1.
an announcement about
There's
the
no
One
way
Piece
that's
Treasure
only this
Cruise
one
10th
part.
Anniversary Super Thank You Super Sugo Fest. This event will kick off on May 11th at 4:30 p.m.
Wait, hold up. What?
We prepared this 10th anniversary Super Thank You campaign to thank all of our players.
So it's not the
Thank you
12th?
so much for supporting One Piece Treasure
So it's on the
Cruise.
11th.
Keep on enjoying the 10th anniversary celebrations.
And it looked like
More
the
exciting
Sugo Fest
content
starts a
will
little
come in
earlier.
Future One Piece
It
Treasure
said like
Cruise team
17:30.
letters, so keep an eye out. We
What did
hope
it
you'll.
say there?
More exciting content will come in future One Piece Treasure Cruise team letters, so keep an eye out. We hope you'll continue to
I would be
enjoy
very
One
surprised
Piece Treasure Cruise.
if
See you again soon.
they don't have like more. All right, we're gonna go through a bit of this. So this first legend is Gear 5, but it has the Law and the Kid in it. That's what I was surprised about. Because at first I was like, oh my, is it just a trio legend with the 3 of them? But it looks to be, and we'll get confirmation about this probably on Twitter or something like that, that this is just Luffy. Because it only has Luffy in the title. It just has the artwork of Law and Kid in it. Because there's no shot Law and Kid are counted in this unit. No way. Especially due to the fact that we just got Law and Kid Legends. We just got them. There's no shot that this counts as those two. No way at all. That would absolutely floor me. This is an interesting image because they have that one character later on that uses that Did they show the artwork first? No, they didn't. It was like afterward. Okay, so this really confused me at first where they showed like the two artworks. I was like, unevolved, evolved, but this is also a extended, so like, interesting. But it is Shanks, and I thought it was gonna be Shanks. They've got very popular characters, for sure. I mean, it makes sense. I like this artwork more than the other one. I like the Shanks' pose a bit more. This was I did not think of this Ace Legend, and it's just an Ace Legend because if they're following the same kind of pattern, there's no way all three legends have Luffy in it like as an item, as a character. This is not gonna happen. So like, while it has Luffy and Sabo in the artwork and Garp, it's probably just an Ace Legend. This is cool though. I like this. That's cool. I really like that. We're just gonna look over what they do. By the way, this guy is Int Fighter Powerhouse, not Cerebral. Mind you, Vegapunk can turn the second class into Cerebral. So that's what people were thinking it's gonna be. So it pretty much was exactly what we thought it was gonna be. Int Fighter Powerhouse. Delay, ignoring immunity, bind by 10, enemies reduce damage over a certain amount by 10. That's threshold. Changes crew slots, including block slots, to int slots. Becomes unable to change to type slots except int or block slots for 2 turns. Changes crew slots, including block slots, to int, and becomes unable to change to type slots except int or block. Why or block? That's not good. That means if the boss has an interrupt for slot change, and you got your int slots, and they're like, oh, you can't change them, but if they're like, oh, but my interrupt is I changed them to block. What does this do? It does nothing. Unless I'm reading it wrong, but that's what it looks like. If crew has attack up when specials launch, boost crew's base attack by 2,000 for 2 turns. That's a lot. After that, boost Int Fighter Powerhouse characters. Int Fighter Powerhouse. Characters attack by up to 4 times based on the result of the action special. So at the very lowest, it's 3.5. But if you hit everything perfectly, you get a 4 times attack boost. Wow. For Int Fighter Powerhouse. Further increases the effect of the crew's slot effect boost by 1.5. You can go up to a maximum of 6 times orb boost. What the hell? Okay, that's a lot. That's a very good special, apart from that part with the block slots being able to, like, oh, you can't change my slots. Oh, but I can because I can turn them into lock slots. That's annoying. Captain ability. Reduces the switch effect and the verse gauge by 3. That's really interesting. Because he doesn't have either of those. Interesting they say verse effect, because none of these characters are verse units. And none of these characters are dual units. So I'm expecting to get some more characters for the anniversary that are these things. Reduces Int Fighter Powerhouse characters' special charge time by 2. That's good. Int Fighter Powerhouse characters attack by 6. Just 6. No condition. And then you can get a 6.25 after landing 3 perfect strikes in a row. I guess that's fair. Boost HP 1.3. Boost other characters' attack by 4.5. That's fine. That's a big drop from 6, though. Int tandem slots are matching Reduces despair by 10. That's fine. That's good. If crew uses a special to boost attack, extends the duration of the effect by 1 turn. That's very good. If the character is captain, friend helper character does no count. Okay, so they have to be your captain. Is from what I'm looking at here. And performs an excellent for the action special. Captain ability effect to boost int fighter powerhouse characters attack by 6 times. Boosts their attack by 6.25. Okay, so it changes to boost int fighter powerhouse characters by 6.5 for 3 turns. So after you use the action special, and they have to be your captain. I mean, that's still incredibly high. 6.5. And there's no like hit 3 perfects again. It's just like you just get this. That's incredibly high. I wished it was not necessarily just despair. Like despair is good. I mean, just having utility is good, but it could have been something better than despair, honestly. Bind is more like important than despair. Paralysis would have been better. Despair is like the weakest, I think, of the like utilities I can get rid of with the captain. But I mean, at least he has it. That's pretty good. The switch effect of the verse gauge thing is interesting. EX Super, you did have one. Requirement. Any of the 3 of the following characters on the crew. Zoro, Nami, all the Straw Hats. Yamato, because this is technically a Wano unit. Law, Kid, Ace, Sabo, Shanks, and Roger. It's a long list of characters. You need 3 of them, though. I don't think that's too difficult, honestly. You get a 30% heal of your max, and it overheals. Character's first class is Cerebral or Shooter, changes their first class to Fighter, unless the character is already a Fighter, as a second class for 1 turn. Boost the type effects of normal attacks for Int, Fighter, and Powerhouse characters by 2.5 for 2 turns. So he does type effect boost as his EX Super, and then changes Int characters to Super Int and Fighter to Super Fighter. All right, so if their first class specifically is Cerebral or Shooter, it's a good EX Super, in my opinion. Then we got a Rush. They all have Rush, by the way. That's where they're getting you, right? So, yeah, they're giving us a ton of gems, like lots of gems for all this anniversary stuff. However, every single one of these legends has Rush, which is like significantly more impactful when you pull dupes. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Rush. Final battle. If the character performs the first or the 6th tap, I like how you can do one or the other. And if any 3 of the following characters on the crew, all the Straw Hats, it's just the exact same as the EX Super. So if you're getting the EX Super condition fulfilled, you're going to get the Rush Sugo special condition. Activates a different effect depending on the conditions of activation. Activate on the first tap. Reduces HP by a certain amount, but allows to perform Rush, yeah. Cumulatively boost and boost the attack of the finished tap of an Int, Fighter, and Power character up to 0.8 chain multiplier Rush attack boost 2.0. If you activate the 6th tap, it's the same thing. Boost the attack of the finished tap of the character by 0.1 and then 2.5. So it's more powerful as a finished tap. But you can stack more stuff at the beginning if you do it at the beginning. I like that there's variation. You can just kind of decide what you want to do this. I am not super knowledgeable about every rush and what's like super good about them. This seems good. He's not doing like rainbow damage or anything like that. So I don't know if this is a better rush than Luffy, the normal Gear 5 Luffy. It seems good, but I mean, I'm not an expert at this. You want to hear about that from the other guys. They're probably making videos on these characters. Psy Cerebral Slasher. Okay. Are they starting with the Captain effect, or did they go? Yeah, no, they didn't. Okay. Special 300 character. It's the same as Luffy's. Damage reduction. So that's Rainbow Shield. By 10 turns. Good. Reduce the duration of all enemy barriers by 3. That's really good. So far, very good. Changes crew slots, including block into Psy slots. Okay. If the crew has a type effect boost when the special is launched, set the chain multiplier minimum value 3.0, maximum 3.5, chain boundary if you have a type effect boost. That's strong. After that, boost Psy Cerebral Slasher characters type effects 4 times based on the action special. Yeah. And further increases the crew's attack boost by 1.5. Oh my god. Basically, if you're running like these characters, but this is the thing though, like this is a slasher cerebral, right? I think it was slasher cerebral. Yeah, Psy Cerebral Slasher. Luffy is boosting Int Fighter Powerhouse, but his EX Super changes the first class if it's Cerebral to Fighter. So technically this would work, but you'd only get the high attack boost for this unit at the burst turn. Essentially, because he's not getting boosted by Luffy normally. This is the captain ability. Ship special charge to max at the start of the quest. If we're gonna get these boosts or these upgrades to the ship specials that are actually really good, which it looks like they could be really good, this could be nice. Basically another special that can help you. Attack by 6 times, 1.3 HP. Other characters 4.5. Int deck slots to Psy slots. That's really good. Not just like matching, they just turn it, they're just Psy slots. Makes crews Psy and tandem slots matching. Bind duration by 10, there we go. Okay, that's already better than Luffy. If crews is special to boost type effects, extend the duration of that by 1. If the character is a captain, they friend captain, helper captain does not count. Performs the excellent. It's the exact same thing as Luffy. Okay. The only real difference between this and Luffy is the original top condition, with this one changing the special charge of the ship and Luffy doing the verse effect gauge and the super switch gauge. Obviously what they're boosting, what their utility is. I don't remember if Luffy changed the crew slots. I'm gonna go look at that real quick. Makes crews int and tandem slots have matching slot effects. Okay. Did they say anything about changing the slots? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so Luffy makes int and tandem slots matching, right? He doesn't turn slots into int and tandem. Shanks does. He makes int and dex slots Psy slots and then makes those matching. So that's better, in my opinion. It just means you don't have to worry about typically like 2 slots whatsoever. Mind you, there's also a negative to that, being that if there's ever a barrier, which I mean, he gets rid of barriers with his special, so that might not be necessarily a problem, but if there's ever some kind of reason you have to use an int or a dex slot, you just can't with Shanks, because they don't exist with him as a captain. So that's important to note. Otherwise, like all this stuff down here is the same. So Luffy Roger, Blackbeard, Buggy, Kaido, Linlin, Mihawk, Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo. Yes, all his people. Okay. And Uta. At least it's only 2. I think that's fine. All enemies intimidation by 2 turns. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's good. That's very good. If character's first class is shooter or fighter, changes their first class to cerebral. Okay, so this works with Luffy. Unless character's already cerebral, the second class boost for 1 turn. Boost their slot effects 2.5, and then same kind of thing. This is really good. Really good. But again, this is only really good if you use this immediately. Because, like, if they have an intimidation for something and you use that special before this, the intimidation is still there. So you got to use this before basically anything. If there's an intimidation, at least for the stuff that's being intimidated. Final battle, first or sixth tap, same conditions as the EX Super. Different effects depending on the conditions, whatever. This looks to be exactly like the Luffy one. I'm not like reading it word for word, but I'm looking at the numbers. It looks to be identical, completely identical to what Luffy's is, which is a little disappointing to see due to the fact that, like, I like variation. And this is just basically a copy and paste job from this effect right here all the way to the bottom. Is just copy and paste job. They're gonna have an altering pin. Wonder which one Stump is gonna like more. I'm gonna say this one. I do like this. And he's a Dex shooter, free spirit. Let's see what the captain. How similar is it gonna be to the other 2? Special is gonna be reduced. Special charge time by 1, reduces cruise paralysis 10, reduces damage nullification by 3. That's good. Changes cruise slots, including block slots of Dex. The only thing I don't like so far is that it's only paralysis reduction. Like the other 2 were getting, like, they were reducing, you know, like damage reduction and so forth. This guy does get rid of damage nullification, so I guess that's like part of that whole spiel, but like, okay. This is going to lead me to believe that he doesn't have utility in his captain ability. Because if he's getting rid of paralysis here, we'll see. Changes cruise slots, including block to deck slots. They have a slot effect boost. When the special is launched, it applies ignited status, ignoring immunity. Okay, for 2 turns. 100 times. And boost damage dealt to ignited enemies by 2.75 for 2 turns. Very high conditional. After that, boost Dex, shooter, free spirit kicker, slot effects up to 4 times based on you. Yeah, we know the difference. And then further increase the cruise type effect boost by 1.5. Okay. The 3 of these characters together are going to be insane. Mind you, again, these are all different typing characters. However, I'm going to assume that this is going to be very similar to what Shanks, and it's already very similar, but it's going to be pretty much exactly the same character as the 3. Like, you want to use these all the characters together. Captain ability, Jack, shooter, free spirit characters, special charge time by 50%. Odd numbers will be rounded down. That's really good. Like, that is cracked. The fact that he boosts free spirit characters, so you can do this. This guy is going to see so much play. Like, for speed teams, too. Like, if you're not running boosted characters, this guy's, just because of that beginning thing, is incredible. HP 1.35, 6 times. Attack by 6 times. Boost their attack further if any enemies were defeated in the previous turn. So it goes to 6.25. So it goes from 6 to 6.25 if it's 4 straight turns. That's a long time to get a 0.25 increase. With other characters, 4.5. I didn't see, by the way, I got to go back to Shanks real quick. Did he already? Yeah, he did boost other characters. Okay. Boost other characters. Makes crews int, dex, psi, and tandem slots have matching for the slot effects. So I was completely right. He doesn't have utility in his captain ability. They put it in his special ability with the paralysis. Yeah. Oh, wait. Nope, he does. Literally just read a little bit more. Reduces special reverse by 10, which is the best out of those 3. Like, that's cracked. So he has the paralysis in his special. He also damage nullification. And then his captain ability, he does a special reverse. If the crew uses a special to boost slot effects, extend the duration by 1. If the character is a captain, the helper friend captain doesn't count. And he uses the same thing as the other characters. I'm not, honestly, I think this is the best captain ability out of the 3. The fact that this includes free spirit characters is pretty big, because free spirit characters are pretty big. Mind you, Cerebral's been being pushed quite a bit, but free spirit. And then he makes int, dex, psi, and tandem slots have matching slot effects. So he just says, you guys are only doing 2, I'll just 4. And then he does special reverse reduction. That's huge. Yeah. I think this is the best one. This at the beginning, though, reducing their special charge time by 50%, that's pretty cracked. EX Super. Did we read their special ability? I think we did. Yeah, it was the ignited stuff. Yeah. 2 on the crew. Luffy, Sabo, Garp, Roger, Whitebeard, Mark, all the main people from the Whitebeard crew. Okay. It's kind of like Shanks. That's fair. Reduces their special charge time by 1. If their first class is fighter or cerebral, changes it to shooter. Boost dex, shooter, free spirit, attack by 2.5, changes them. So all right, so yeah, it's just the same. Every single one of these characters has the exact same EX Super, apart from changing what class it is and then what they boost with it. And he has a rush. Okay, let's just see if it's the exact same thing as the other characters. It looks to be the exact same rush. Okay, so it's just the same. They all have the exact same rush. The requirement is the same. It's just whatever their EX Super is. And you can do first or 6th tap. They all have the same rush. So they all have the action special as well. One thing I do want to mention right off the bat is I am not a fan of the fact that all these characters are cutouts of each other, basically. Apart from some things are different, like the utility, what they're boosting, obviously. But like all the stuff with the action special seem to be the same. Their EX supers are essentially the same. Their rushes are the same. Their captain abilities, mind you, there are some deviations, are the same. Their specials are pretty much the same apart from some deviations. They're just cutouts of each other, and then it's like you're making cookies. And you've got those cookie sheet cutters that are just like, you just push it in there and they're all the same. They're like snowmans, but then you can like put like different frosting on each one to make them different. Frosting tastes like frosting, right? It might look different, but it's still frosting. The underlying cookie is what matters. And it's just the same cookie. It's just the frosting is different. That's the way I'm looking. And I am not a fan of that. Mind you, this does make it a little bit easier for people to decide what they want to do. Because if they're basically doing the same kind of thing, you only need one of them to have a rush super high. Obviously they have different typings. So but I'm just not a fan of the fact that they're all basically the same. They could have done some more fun things and them being more unique. They're not unique enough. Like them as a whole is unique, but when you look at them individually, they're not unique from each other, really. They don't look to be too difficult to hit. I wonder how much leeway they're giving you on hitting those excellents. It's looking like when the circle's coming in, you want to get it lined up with the middle circle as perfect as possible. I'm also very, very certain that to hit the excellent, you have to do that circle in the center. And if you miss any of them and they make perfects, you can't get excellent. That's what I think is going to happen. I think you can only get excellent if you hit all of them excellent. Mind you, I could be wrong. It could be like majority. So if you hit like 3 perfects and 5 excellents, is it an excellent or is it a perfect? I have a feeling that you're going to have to hit them all excellent to get the excellent. Okay, wait, hold up. So there are 4 legends, is what I'm hearing. Not 3. They pulled a trick on us, it looks like. So this Roger is an anniversary exclusive legend. I gotta see what best they're talking about here, but like, it sounds like he's gonna be in the Sugo Fest. He's a dex slasher powerhouse. Defense up 7, attack down 7. Slots to tandem, including block. Ignore ability to change S block. Wait, hold up. What? Changes character slot. King changes character slot. It does look like it maybe is just his slot. Changes character slots to tandem, including block slots, ignoring inability to change S block, Wano, and Semla. So it goes through all those. And Rainbow. Prevents character slot from being changed until you land a great. That's good. Reduces damage taken by 95 for 1 turn. 95% is good. If captain's a dex type, boost type effects of normal attacks for the crew 2.75 for 2 turns. This effect cannot be removed by crew or enemies. If captain's slasher class, boost crew's attack by 2.75 for 2 turns. This effect cannot be removed. Okay. If captain is a powerhouse class, boost crew's sound effects by 2.75 for 2 turns cannot be removed. So if you're running him as a captain, you just get a 2.75 attack and orbs and type effect boost and damage reduction by 95%. And he reduces defense up by 7 and attack down by 7 and changes his slot through anything to tandem. That's a good special. It's not hitting like 4 times like the other guys, but that's really good. Special charge time by 1. Start of the quest 5.5 when slots match, 5.25 otherwise, 1.35 HP, reduce special bind by 10. That's really good. Boost berries and pirate EXP 2.5. Yeah, really good. EX Super. 3 of the following characters: Luffy, Ace, Shanks, Rayleigh, all his guys, Odin, Whitebeard, Shiki, Big Mom. Okay. Cat Viper, Dogstorm. All right. You still need 3 though. That's honestly going to be a little tricky, I think, for this one. Or if this crew has an attack slot effect boost or type effect boost. Crew has an attack boost, slot effect boost, or type effect boost with the effect of 6 times or more. Okay. There it was. So you need to run one of the other characters that increases it high enough to a 6 times. Extends the duration of everything by 1. Changes dex and slasher care. Wait, hold up. Changes dex characters to super dex. Changes slashers to super slasher and powerhouse to super powerhouse. So he gives you a super type and 2 super classes. Okay, that's good. Super Tandem. Thank God this guy's down for Rush. Final battle. Following characters on the crew, so you only need one. That's really good. But this is probably the max Super Tandem. So applies attack boost 2.25 for Dex / powerhouse characters. Changes crew's attack multiplier for those slots by 2.5 when they match. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And we're getting the super evolution of the Super Sugo Luffy, that Dex one. I like the artwork. I was never a huge fan of that artwork, so I like this one. I don't know which ones we don't have. But, so May 3rd, we already have that Pyrumble Sugo Fest. We got Brooke and Zoro, I think, already. No, I'm trying to think what they look like in their Pyrumble. I don't think they were in those outfits. We definitely got the Luffy. I don't know if we got the other ones yet. I'm kind of blanking. I don't know. May 11th. So the Sugo Fest starts on May 11th, not May 12th. That's important to know. And then this other one, the Memories of the Straw Hats Super Sugo Fest, is the one that has Luffy in it. Do not pull on that. Don't pull on that. Pull on the other one. And then May 24th, the After Party Kazuna and Support Sugo Fest. So it's going to have support characters in the Kazuna class Sugo Fest. It doesn't say Super there. It also doesn't say Super on the 10th anniversary one with the Blitz battle. I don't know. This is a little confusing. I don't know how this is going to work. Then we got this. We already kind of went through that when they brought it up. All right. Login bonus. We got the ship. Free Super Sugo Fest, which is going on right now. Make sure you're doing your polls on that. The bounty achievement gifts was, they tallied those on the 5th. So I think we get that on the 9th. We get those legend tickets. The Super Sugo Fest is on the 11th. The anniversary super thank you login bonus. That's on the anniversary. Trail of the Voyage, test your luck. So it's just going to be a raffle or whatever you call it. Fortune draw. If yours are lucky enough, sharing the decades, I don't know. Maybe that's also, I don't remember what that is. Co-op mission, we know that's coming later. And then the choose your Sugo rare mail. That's interesting. And they talk about that coming up here. So on the anniversary, on the 12th. On the 12th. So you're not going to have those 100 rainbow gems when the Sugo Fest goes live. Just to let you know. You gain the cake. No one should be using that. Co-op missions. All right, so as you clear the missions, you get 1,000 Grand Feast stones. I wonder if that's the only way you can get stones. Can you get them from drops? Can you get them through other ways? Or the only means you can get them are from Chopperman missions? Holy crap. Does that mean... Oh my gosh. So we saw what those missions were going to be. And some of them were like, clear it with someone who has like a bounty of less than 500,000 or some craziness like that. That sucks. I wonder how easy that's going to be. It says up to 1,000. So if we can only get 1,000 of these stones, 1,000 of these stones per Grand Feast Sugo Fest. That means you can only, if we're assuming that it's going to cost 50 to do a multi-pull. Interesting. So what 20 multis? That doesn't sound right. This wording can be thought of in many ways. So, which you could use for pulling in the Grand Feast Sugo Fest spring more than 100 times. This could mean, is it 100 total tickets that you like pulls? Like a 10+1 rare recruit or a 10+1 multi gives you 11. So that would be 11. Or is it talking about 100 times in as one multi-pull is 1? We don't know. It says we could get up to 1,000 Grand Feast stones. So if they're talking about 100 multiples, that means one multiple would cost you 10 Grand Feast stones. But if it's only talking about you can do 100 actual pulls, like 100 characters, there won't be a +1. It's confusing. This is very cool, especially for newer players. Basically, just log in. You get they're going to give you a choice of 10 of these out of the 21, and you just get to pick. For anybody who is a new player, choices that you definitely want to look out for. Kinemon Dendro is pretty decent. This Frankie's pretty decent. I wouldn't pick up this Brook, but I mean, like, if you don't have them, you don't have them. This Marco's an EXP captain. So, like, if you don't have, like, a strong EXP captain, he's very good choice to pick for sure. Definitely one of the standouts if you don't have them. No. You don't really need these three. Izo's fine. What's this guy's name? Conjuro. This quick Momo. This Momo right here is one of the standouts. Definitely, he's one you want to pick up. I don't have this Hiyori, so I'm gonna definitely pick that up unless she's available on one of the Sugo Fests. This will happen after the Sugo Fest has gone live, so like maybe I've already pulled her, so maybe I won't pick her. Nami, Usopp, you don't want. The Cat and the Dog V2, definitely good choice if you don't have them. Very good. I use them very consistently in Treasure Map. So very good choices for that. Rayleigh and Gabon, a very good legend. They have a good captain ability. He's definitely a standout. Killer and Hawkins, no, you don't want them. Albert and Queen and Jack, though, are very good. Albert and Queen specifically are very, very good choices. And then the Buggy and Shanks, they're useful. They're definitely useful. These four right here, Rayleigh and Gabon, that's 5. The Cat and Dog, 6, 7. The Momo, 8. Even this Konosaki, this Hiyori is pretty decent choice. That's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't want those 3. Marco, 10. Those would be like the 10 I definitely would say like you want to pick. These two are decent. The Izo's decent. The Hiyori's decent. I think I added her though, like as one of the ones. Basically, the ones you don't want are this Brook. Definitely those 3. Toby Ropa, I don't think you want to take those at all. This Conjuro, Nami, Usopp, and then Killer and Hawkins. If it was like they just give you these 21 choices and you get to pick, and I'd be like, oh boy, Momo plays just like just keep picking the Momo, or like Albert or Queen, like those would be the ones to go for, or even maybe the Shanks and Buggy, but like I already have them rainbowed. This Momo is definitely a choice though, like because he's very good in Rumble. Basically, like you're looking at the ones that would be either having super tandems, final taps, or rushes. None of these have rushes, so you don't have to worry about that. And then like how good are their super tandems or final taps? And then after that, how good are they in Rumble? Yeah, so this is going on now. Make sure you're doing that. There's gonna be 10 free multis. Maybe not 10, maybe 9. Because of the +1. So and then this is a test your luck, and then this is another campaign. I don't know. Is it 2 test your lucks? No, they're going on at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't going to happen, by the way, for you. So don't get your hopes up about this. They're giving 100 players total 100 gems. It's not going to happen for you. Don't get your hopes up. I'm sorry. I already said this before, but like it's not going to happen. The co-op quest starts on the Sugo Fest day, and the Grand Feast starts a week later. This is something that I'm not quite sure about. Nobody's looking forward to that. Okay. Doing another grand party? Why? This is, you're not getting that. Even more than the 100 gems from earlier. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. Like, 9 people. 9 in the entire world of people who play this game are getting 1,000 gems. Don't even think about this. Honestly, we can just skip this. Full figurines, though. It's just not going to happen. There's a hashtag campaign, fair enough. This is so funny to me. So this is very easy. Like, you just, I'm assuming just posting a picture of a crew that you have. But, like, they're giving you, they're like, 20 legend tickets. 3 gems. I find that hilarious. They should have added next to the gem there and this luck drop a 0. Why there's no 0 next to that is hilarious to me. They're like 20 legend tickets, even though we just gave you 20 legend, like 30 legend tickets with the bounty thing. Here's 20, 3 rainbow gems. So that's the video. Holy crap, that was a super long video. I'm probably have to edit that down a little bit. Sorry about, I didn't expect that to be super long. This is only a 15-minute video. There's so much content in there though. Anyways, that's it. I'll probably, when we get all the information on the Sugo Fest, make a video for it and tell you guys where I think, you know, the best value is. Not necessarily where you should pull, but, you know, you make your own decisions on that. Again, with the characters, I mean, they're very good. They're very good characters. But I'm just not super happy about the fact that they are kind of just the same character, just with some slight differences, you know. But I was super right about my prediction for it being like Luffy, Gear 5, a Shanks, and then some celebratory unit. I'm glad that there's not, you know, a Luffy in each, like Luffy's counted. I can't imagine that's going to be the case. But anyway, that's it for the video. I'm going to go into editing mode now and try to get this out today, but I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.